As always, I want to welcome you back. This is Mark Schwartz, and this is The Real Deal with Mark Schwartz. And today, we're going to educate you on the do's and do nots of real estate. Firstly, discount realtors. Do not. Why? Because the agents that you solicit are giving a huge rip of their commission to the company that's referring them the deal. And they're doing transaction type real estate, and all they're looking to do is to get you into escrow and move on for the next deal. I'm a relationship-based realtor. That's what we teach at Mark Schwartz Realty. We're talking about working with a client throughout the transaction, their families, their friends, their coworkers, and having a client for life, man. I'm talking about establishing the soldiers that are in your crew, that are referring you business, working the people that you work with for more business and referral business. Forget about it. And if you're looking to sell your house with a discount realtor, I'd run, because these guys are not going to put the time in for 1% or less that you need to successfully get your house marketed, get the most money in the shortest amount of time, and guide you through that transaction that you need the help with. I mean, you need to know where you're headed, the minefields, the explosions, the things that you need to look out for. How are you going to be able to navigate it yourself, let alone use a broker who's doing it for 1% or less? I mean, they can't even negotiate their own commission, let alone your purchase price. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions, and this guy can't get 2% out of you? He can't negotiate his commission. He's willing to sell himself out to get a hook into your listing, hang it in the multiple listing service, and pray that it sells, man. It's called the 4P listing. It's called pray for the listing, put up a sign, put it in the MLS, and put a lockbox on the door. And then the fifth P is to pray that it sells. My fifth P is being proactive, man. We're doing what it takes to get it done. Punch it in the end zone. We have the experience that you need on your side to make sure that you get it done, man. Let me lead you to the promised land. Let's get right into the market now. Interest rates are still very low. It's ridiculous. Although they've raised the rates, the Fed, 3 times over the last year, we are still looking at very low rates, record rates, government loans, 3 3/4%. Still very, very cheap money. You got to get in and buy a house. The market conditions, buyers have stepped back a little bit, right? Inventory starts to increase, then they sell, and buyers are looking for more inventory to come in and waiting to have options. And at that point, they gauge the motivation of the seller. What if my house is next door to your house, man, and you waited and waited and waited to sell your house, and my house comes on the market before you put your house on? And I sell my house for $850,000, and you think your house is worth $1 million. Well, the minute I close my deal at $850,000, you have an uphill battle to get that mill. You need a cash buyer who's not willing to, put a contingency of an appraisal in there. You need a guy who's not getting financing or is willing to make up the difference, because once I close at $850,000, you're never getting $1 million. No way. It's just not going to happen. You got to look out for those things. You got to be very careful. Timing is right. If you're waiting to sell your house, man, wait no longer. You got to do it now. Get a hold of me, Mark Schwartz at Mark Schwartz Realty. You got all my contact information. And finally, if you're looking to buy a house, man, be very, very wary of these discount real estate agents. Like I said at the beginning, Redfin, Zillow, they're taking a huge rip out of these agents, and these guys are sheep, man. You're working with sheep that are looking for tickets, ticket takers. Thank you, and going out to sell. Thank you, and going out to try and sell. They got 10, 12 guys. They're not selling any homes, and if they get lucky, they may pop a deal. That's not the guy that you want, man. You want the shepherd. You want to be led to the promised land, man. We're not going to push you. You don't need to educate me. I'm your realtor. I'm the one educating you. We're the ones making it happen for you. We're looking out for your best interest, man. You're not hiring a realtor because you want to do it yourself, right? No. So get a hold of me, Mark Schwartz Realty. Sorry, but that's just the way it is out there, man. And I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is always going to be told here at The Real Deal with Mark Schwartz. Have a great week. Thanks again.